Good afternoon, Boardman High School seniors and distinguished guests. It is my pleasure to welcome you to our first annual United States Military Signing Ceremony. I am pleased to share that in my 4 years of serving as your building principal, the class of 2025 has the largest number of students who have committed their future in service to our country in the armed forces. Military service is one of the most honorable ways to serve a country, which we are all blessed to live in. The United States, its ideals, its history, and its security are all sacred values which we hold dear. Faith, family, and freedom are all protected by the selfless acts of courageous service by our men and women in uniform. Boardman High School is proud to honor our seniors who put service to their country above all else. Senior students, please remain in attendance until the end of the ceremony so we can make sure that we take a group photo. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce one of our very own veterans and one of my best friends, former Police School Resource Officer and decorated Army combat veteran, Paul Polis, who will share a few words. Thank you.
I don't speak at these things usually, the athletic signings and whatnot. Nobody wants to hear from me. This is the first time we're doing this. This is my 11th school year, and as most of you know from today, it's my last school year here. So for me to go out with this being a new thing is awesome. Quick background, I was active duty 10 years. I started out as airborne infantry in the Army, Fort Bragg. I went to South Korea. I got a lot of cool schools and training. I was a sniper reconnaissance team leader there for 2 years. I re-enlisted to go to Germany, thought I was going to see the countryside, have a good time. The ground war in Iraq started. I spent 2 tours there, 2004, 2006. To Tikrit the first time, Ramadi, Iraq the second time. If you've never heard of it, look it up. It was hell on earth. I survived it. I got to come home. I started this job as a police officer. My journey took me here, where I got to spend the last 4 years with each and every one of you who are about to walk through these doors across that field and then go be part of something larger than yourself. And such a small part of this country is willing to do that. I asked if I could speak today. I don't like speaking in front of people, but I asked if I could talk to each and every one of you. And I see most of you out there, but your families are here, and that's awesome. I've never seen this many people in here for something like this. What I want to tell you is this. I'm proud of you. I'm proud to have served you for the last 4 years. What you're going off to do, you have my utmost respect. I want to tell you a little story. I usually tell the students that are joining the military this one-on-one. There's too many of you this time. So, here it is. To your recruiters, they need you to join. That's how they keep their jobs. No offense, guys and ladies. They're going to give you money and they're going to tell you good things about how the food is so good in the Navy, and it is. And in the Air Force, and it is. And in the Coast Guard, it is. Army and Marines, I got bad news for you. You're gonna be jealous. But here's the deal, it's all fun. They're giving you big checks, your family loves you, everyone's gonna cry, you're gonna go off to boot camp. It looks like the commercials, right? It does not. It might be cold, it might be hot, don't know where you're going. It's gonna be loud, it's gonna be crazy. You're gonna take people from all over the world and they're gonna come together in one spot. You're gonna learn how to be the last perfect society on this earth. The last place where everyone is equal and you all have one common goal, and that's to get through your mission. And that first mission's boot camp. And about 3 weeks in, those lights are gonna come on about 4:30 in the morning. And you're gonna, usually I cuss at this part, but I'm gonna hold back. You're gonna look up and stare at a ceiling that's gonna look just like this, but a lot brighter. And you're gonna say, how the heck did I get myself into this? And it's right then that the big checks and the dining facility promises and everything else aren't gonna be in your head. You're gonna wonder how you got yourself in this mess. That's when you're gonna find out who you are. You're somebody who today is saying, I'm going off to serve. In that moment, do me a favor. Remember this moment. Look at your families. Look at who you're stepping off to go represent. See it through. It's worth it. You will not believe the person you see in the mirror 10, 16, 18, 20 weeks from now. It's worth it. When those lights come on and you ask why, the why is the person that you're about to be. I'm proud of all of you. If you ever need me, I won't be far. Enjoy this journey. You're going to earn it. Thank you.
Boardman High School's loss is always the college or university, in this case, the military's gain. So we know that you're very courageous and brave and that you'll really serve our country well. We're very proud of you for making this choice. So I just want you to hear from us and thank you in advance for your service to our country. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much.
All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sergeant Uribe. I am Samuel Borsch recruiter. When I first met Samuel, he walked into the office, he was already ready to go. He had his ID with him, he had his social security card, birth certificate, everything he needed to enlist. So I was like, yeah, he's not messing around. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then in the pool right now, we do have 25 seniors throughout different schools. He has one of our top leadership positions. So he is the second squad leader, or first squad leader right now. And yeah, so that shows how motivated he is, disciplined he is, and I have no doubt he's gonna be a great Marine. That's all I have.
So the first person I'd like to introduce is Seanna Batton. Oh, and Sienna's parents. Yep.
Sit one on each side.
All right, guys, my name is Darian Floyd with the Navy, and I am here to congratulate Seanna Batton on her commitments and willingness to serve in the United States Navy. The one thing I noticed when I first was introduced to Seanna was how smart she was. And she is a very smart young lady. She is going into the nuclear program for nuclear engineering. She's going to be inside the nuclear plant on an aircraft carrier. And I am very proud of the young lady she has become so far and of the young lady she's going to be once her time in the Navy is up. So at this time, I'd like to give her the certificate of enlistment. Congratulations. Is Justin Tucker with his mom and his girlfriend. All right. So the one thing I'll definitely say about Justin Tucker when I first met him was that because I was basically brand new into recruiting, and so I had a hard time basically having a conversation with him because of how socially awkward I am. And he was kind of quiet himself. But yeah, you were. And then, but I'm very proud to see where he's at right now. He's actually my very first contract into the Navy, and I hope that he does extremely well as your brother as well. He is going to be in Intel, so he's going to be an IS for the United States Navy. He's going to be doing CIA stuff. All right, and so what I'm going to do right now is give him the certificate of enlistment. And a round of applause for Justin Tucker.
Friends, family, staff, thank you for inviting us on this momentous day. This year, Boardman High School has 5 seniors who decided to enlist to the U.S. Army this year. We have 4 active duty and 1 reserves. This is the most we've had in the last 4 years since I've been here, so that's really good. I'm proud to see you. Could I have Alberto Garmez Garcia and family come on up?
Mom and Dad on either side, and the kids can go in behind you. Yeah. You'll be upset later if you go to the photo.
Quick story about Alberto. I met him last summer. He's working at Chuck E. Cheese. And he mentioned that he was wanting to join the U.S. Army. So I talked to him for a few months, and he enlisted in October. So congratulations. I present you with a check for all your educational benefits in the amount of $115,000. So congratulations.
Alberto, can you turn that? Does he sign that? No, right?
You just sign the bottom or
Okay.
endorse it. Endorse
Okay.
the check on the back.
All right, we ready?
All right, next we have John Oslavic. Come on up. John has enlisted as a 31 Bravo military policeman, and he will go off to boot camp this summer at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. John presented you a check with $115,000 for continuing education. Congratulations. Jared Clark Jr. and family, come on up. All right, so about Jared, he enlisted into the United States Army Reserve about a year and a half ago, and in between his junior and senior year, he went off to boot camp. Upon graduation this year, he'll be going to his advanced individual training. I've also presented Jared with a check for $115,000 for his continuing education. Now please have Eric Lenhart and family come on up. All right, so I met Eric and family the weekend of the Canfield Fair last year. They came up to our door, rang the doorbell, and you weren't there at the time. Eventually you got in contact with family, and here we are today. So Eric is also presented with a check for $115,000 for his continuing education. Congratulations. All right, last but not least, Dorian Hunsberger and family. Dorian is one of our most dedicated future soldiers. He's always on time and early. Each week we have training. We have it every Thursday at 3:30. He's always motivated, dedicated when he comes in. Dorian, you have a check for $115,000 as well for your continuing education. All right, congratulations.
Air Force Reserve recruiter right from Youngstown. We have a local base here, which is 39 days a year, 1 weekend a month, 2 weeks in the summer that Frances is going to be a part of. She signed for 4A, so Health and Service Management. She's doing great. She's already in our entry flight, and she's definitely a big motivator and everything like that. And I'm so excited to be here for her. So, yeah, basically hold up whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does she have to sign anything?
Yeah, you can sign that paper there. Go ahead and date it, yeah.
And then I'll ask you to look up at me again. You're gonna hold it. That's excellent. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And then recruiter step over. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
All right, so I am Staff Sergeant Brown from the Ohio Army National Guard. I'm Anthony Pinchero's Army National Guard recruiter. We've been working together for the last few months, about 6 months or so, and he made the decision fully on his own. He actually exemplifies the motto of the Ohio Army National Guard, which is always ready, always there. Honestly, to the extent that when we had to travel from Boardman, Ohio at 3 o'clock in the morning to Detroit, Michigan for an 8 a.m. appointment to get him cleared through MEPS to enlist, he was ready and we went, right? Every step of the way, there's been some sort of challenge already, but he's overcame all those obstacles. And I'm proud to say that I have worked with Anthony to help him get into the Ohio Army National Guard. I'm here to present him with 2 separate certificates today. The first certificate is his Ohio National Guard Scholarship Program. At this point right now, he doesn't currently have plans of attending a college after high school, but if he decides to take that path later on in his future, he will have 100% tuition and fees paid for at any public college in the state of Ohio, all the way up to a bachelor's degree. But at this point, he decided to enlist as a 91 Bravo wheeled vehicle mechanic into the Ohio Army National Guard because he has plans of pursuing a trade here in the future. So he wanted to find himself a job that would prepare him for the demands of the actual workforce here in the future. And that was our main goal, was to find him that career path. So he'll be shipping to basic training at Fort Jackson on the 23rd of September, which gives us a few months to help train and prepare him for basic. And then after his basic training, he'll be shipping down to Fort Lee, Virginia for his AIT training to learn how to be a wheeled vehicle mechanic. So it's with a great honor to be here. I gladly present to Anthony and his family his Ohio National Guard Scholarship and also his Certificate of Commitment to the Ohio Army National Guard.
Warp.
1, 2, 3.